Windjammers 2 is an exciting reboot of the iconic arcade disc-slinging action, and it captures the fast-paced, competitive excitement. The hand-drawn images are brimming with energy, and the polished mechanics make each match seem furious but accessible. Whether you're curving shots, blasting super moves, or diving for a last-second save, the action is immensely entertaining. Online and local multiplayer keep the action moving, making it a must-have for competitive players. If you enjoy arcade sports, Windjammers 2 is pure, high-energy fun on the Switch. Samurai Shodown NEOGEO Collection is a must-have for fans of classic fighting games. It delivers 7 iconic titles in one polished package, offering a nostalgic trip with crisp visuals, responsive controls, and a fantastic museum mode. The addition of online multiplayer breathes new life into old-school brawls, and the inclusion of the once-unreleased Samurai Shodown V Perfect is a real gem. Whether you're revisiting your favorites or discovering them for the first time, this collection packs both value and fierce sword-slashing fun. Blazing Chrome is a thrilling run-and-gun game that captures the essence of classic action shooters with intense combat and vibrant pixel art. The levels are challenging and packed with enemies, making every moment exciting. The variety of weapons and boss fights keep players engaged, while the co-op mode adds a fun layer of teamwork. Fans of retro games will appreciate the nostalgic design combined with modern gameplay mechanics that keep the adrenaline pumping throughout. A solid pick for action lovers. Infernax is a brutal yet satisfying action platformer that feels straight out of the classic era but with modern tightness. Every swing of the mace feels impactful, and the pixel art oozes atmosphere. The choices you make actually matter, changing quests and outcomes in clever ways. It's tough, sure, but never unfair learning patterns and timing makes every victory rewarding. The soundtrack fits perfectly with its dark medieval tone, and the upgrade system keeps things fresh. It's challenging, stylish, and endlessly engaging for anyone. Knights of Braveland is a fun and energetic co-op adventure that thrives on its fast-paced action and colorful, cartoon-style visuals. The gameplay feels smooth and engaging, with a solid progression system that encourages replayability. Each knight class brings unique skills, making teamwork feel rewarding. Whether battling hordes of enemies or unlocking new abilities, there's a steady sense of accomplishment throughout. It's a lighthearted romp that consistently keeps things entertaining without getting repetitive. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is an intense and fast-paced action game that keeps players on their toes. Combat feels satisfying, with tight controls and a variety of weapons to master. Levels are designed to challenge both skill and strategy, making every encounter rewarding. The visuals are sharp and detailed, creating a dark and engaging world. Boss fights are memorable and force players to think carefully about timing and approach. It's a game that encourages mastery and keeps you coming back for more, with steady pacing and satisfying progression. Trigger Witch is a fantastic action game that grabs attention with its vibrant pixel art and fast-paced combat. The gameplay feels smooth and rewarding, with each level bringing fresh challenges that keep players engaged. The story, while simple, adds a nice touch to the atmosphere without overwhelming the action. The soundtrack complements the gameplay perfectly, creating a great mood throughout. Fans of classic action titles will find this game to be a delightful and satisfying adventure. BloodRayne Betrayal Fresh Bites is a 2D hack-and-slash platformer. The game condenses the greatest elements of the BloodRayne series into a violent, twitchy, action-packed journey across 15 difficult stages. The game has all-new A-list voice acting, improved graphics, and bug fixes, making it the definitive BloodRayne Betrayal experience. Players may select between the newly rebalanced difficulty mode, which is calibrated for a pleasant and engaging experience, and the punishing original difficulty option, which is tailored for a tough-as-nails struggle.
One is an engineer, the other's an actress.
Whateverland is a charmingly strange and fascinating point-and-click adventure distinguished by its hand-drawn visuals and funny storyline. The universe is full with colorful characters, branching paths, and riddles that are both intriguing and rewarding. The game's comedy and conversation stand out, making every encounter enjoyable. The unique turn-based minigame, Bell and Bones, also provides a delightful twist. With a hauntingly whimsical ambiance and a terrific soundtrack, it's a fascinating excursion for people who enjoy narrative-driven adventures with a twist of the strange.
Does this place have a name or something?
The Pang series is a 1990s arcade game about two brothers on a mission to save mankind from an extraterrestrial invasion. Pang Adventures offers new aspects and gameplay techniques, including local co-op across all game types in 3 separate modes: Tour Mode, Score Attack, and Panic Mode. To survive 99 levels of continuous conflict, players must pass through waves of assault balls and maneuver accordingly. The brothers have expanded their armory with additional weaponry such as machine guns, flamethrowers, and shurikens. Nadir, a Grimdark deck builder, stands out with its striking art and challenging gameplay. It's a deck-building roguelike where every choice feels weighty, and the risk-reward balance keeps you hooked. The mirrored combat system is clever, forcing you to think a few moves ahead rather than just playing cards on instinct.
This means that this is a relatively intricate system of base level.
Fit perfectly with the game's theme. It's tough but rewarding, and once the mechanics click, it becomes surprisingly addictive for anyone who enjoys strategic depth. Absolum offers a captivating dive into a mysterious world full of clever puzzles and exploration. The controls feel tight and intuitive, making movement and interactions smooth. Each level encourages creative thinking, and the game balances challenge with rewarding progression. Visuals are clear and engaging, giving the environments a distinct personality without overwhelming the player. The soundtrack complements the gameplay, adding subtle tension and atmosphere. It's a thoughtful, enjoyable adventure that keeps curiosity alive from start to finish. Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds Ultimate is a vibrant beat-em-up that thrives on style and energy. The pixel art is colorful and full of personality, while the soundtrack keeps the action electric. Combat feels satisfying with varied combos and special moves that encourage experimentation. Progression through leveling up characters adds replay value and makes each run engaging. Cooperative play enhances the fun, making it easy to jump in with friends. As a whole, it's an entertaining and energetic fighter that rewards both casual and dedicated play. Super Chicken Jumper is a fast and funny action platformer that keeps things simple but exciting. Each stage feels unpredictable, mixing quick reflex challenges with a good sense of humor. The tight controls make every jump and dodge feel satisfying, and the quirky enemies keep you guessing. It's the kind of game that doesn't take itself too seriously, yet it's surprisingly addictive once you get into the rhythm. Perfect for short sessions when you just want something lively, charming, and a bit ridiculous in the best way. Ghost Blade HD is a top-down shoot-'em-up game that blends classic 1990s shooters with new additions. It has a clean graphic design, spectacular effects, and an exciting two-player option. The game strikes a balance between accessibility and complexity, making it suitable for newbies while rewarding seasoned players. High-definition visuals, 5 hard stages with boss adversaries, 3 separate player ships with varied weapon kinds, traditional arcade-style gameplay, local co-op mode, online leaderboards, and an in-game achievement system. Miden Tower is a surprisingly engaging action RPG that keeps players coming back. The combat feels tight and rewarding, with each encounter requiring attention and strategy. Exploring the tower is satisfying, and the world design encourages curiosity at every turn. Enemy variety and level layouts keep the gameplay fresh, making each climb feel meaningful. Progression is well-paced, and upgrades feel impactful without being overwhelming. It's a challenging but fair game that balances risk and reward in a way that makes every session enjoyable. Filament is a brilliantly crafted puzzle game that challenges the mind in the most satisfying way. Its wire-connecting mechanics are deceptively simple yet grow increasingly complex, rewarding patience and logic. The atmospheric storytelling, paired with calming visuals and a hauntingly beautiful soundtrack, creates a meditative yet mysterious vibe. Each solved puzzle delivers a true sense of accomplishment. For fans of brain teasers and immersive narratives, this game offers a thoughtful experience that lingers long after the final wire is connected. EchoBlade creates a clever rhythm combat world where sound becomes the player's greatest weapon. Navigating through darkness using audio cues adds a smart twist to dungeon crawling. The puzzles are thoughtfully designed, and each enemy encounter demands focus and timing. With its distinct black and white aesthetic and inventive mechanics, the game keeps attention locked. EchoBlade isn't just another action title, it uses silence and sound in ways few games attempt, creating a tense, focused atmosphere. Atomic Heist throws players into intense, neon-lit corridors with a ticking radiation timer and relentless enemies. Each run feels tense and rewarding, with randomized elements that keep things fresh. The twin-stick combat feels responsive, and the variety of weapons adds nice depth. The retro visuals paired with a synth-heavy soundtrack create a cool atmosphere. While the core loop is simple, it encourages just one more attempt. A solid arcade-style shooter with enough challenge to keep the trigger finger engaged. Guns of Fury is an action-packed run-and-gun shooter that thrives on pure chaos and intensity. The explosive combat feels satisfying, with weapons that roar and enemies that keep every encounter fierce. Levels are designed with just the right balance of challenge and reward, pushing players to sharpen reflexes and adapt quickly. The variety of guns and upgrades keeps progression engaging, while the arcade-inspired style makes every run addictive. It's a game that fuels adrenaline and leaves a strong urge to dive right back in for another round. Wall World is a clever blend of mining, tower defense, and roguelike elements that keeps each run feeling fresh and addictive. The shifting environments and randomized upgrades make exploration genuinely rewarding, while combat segments add satisfying bursts of intensity. Its pixel art style is charming, and the pacing strikes a sweet spot between action and strategy. Unlocking new tools and perks never gets old, and the game constantly encourages experimentation. It's a compact yet engaging experience with excellent replay value. Europa is an exciting adventure that transports players on a voyage of discovery and contemplation. The game has breathtaking vistas, agile movement, and difficult riddles that test the player's intelligence and imagination. The Zephyr jetpack enables magnificent aerial feats, allowing players to master the art of flying and uncover hidden alcoves and paths. The game also delves into themes of loneliness, perseverance, and the enduring relationship between humans and the environment. The voyage is more than simply a destination. It is a heart and mind journey. Jin Conception is a refreshing throwback to classic RPGs with a unique twist on turn-based combat. The game's story keeps you guessing with its layered mystery and unpredictable turns, while the pixel art gives it a nostalgic but distinct charm. Battles are satisfying, especially with the tactical focus on timing and party synergy. The soundtrack fits perfectly with the mood, adding depth to every scene. It feels like a game made by someone who truly loves old-school RPGs but wanted to add something bold and different. Prison Architect is a game in which you create a jail and determine its influence on convicts. As the prison's architect and governor, you have complete authority over everything from new construction to recruiting personnel and conducting reform initiatives. You must deal with informants, contraband smuggling, gang wars, and riots. The game boasts a diverse cast of colorful individuals, as well as new jails and plot lines. The all-day and night edition includes 8 new wardens, maps, and plots to improve the experience. You may also highlight your jails in the World of Wardens section.
Right, you got on your hands.
The Lost Sea is an exciting journey in which players must explore hazardous islands and form a crew to escape the Bermuda Triangle. The game consists of exploring deep jungles, combating opponents, and obtaining strong powers to find secret wealth, ancient relics, and strange locations. Players must assemble a varied group of survivors. Each island they conquer grants them new skills, but the perils are ever present. To go home, players must cross the perilous seas, recruit expert survivors, and solve the Bermuda Triangle's riddles. Omega Labyrinth is a new roguelike RPG in which players may upgrade their bust with each beaten monster. Players may explore dungeons with various chambers and objects, upgrade their equipment, and utilize their skills to battle enemies. Players may also enjoy the finer things of life, including tending to flowers and renovating the academy. Players can adjust the academy's atmosphere in a relaxed manner by planting seeds in the garden, cultivating flowers, or changing the decor. Slave 0X roars with style, combining striking retro-futuristic visuals and razor-sharp combat into a game that oozes attitude. Its aggressive pacing keeps every fight intense, with combos that feel impactful and rewarding to master. The heavy synth soundtrack fuels the action perfectly, matching the dark cyberpunk setting. Stages are varied and filled with enemies that push skill to the edge. It's a fierce, stylish brawler that knows exactly what it wants to be and delivers it with unapologetic confidence. Monarchy is a refreshing mix of strategy and charm that rewards careful planning and bold decisions. Managing your kingdom feels both satisfying and unpredictable, as every choice carries weight without overwhelming the player. The art style fits perfectly with its tone, and the pacing keeps things engaging from start to finish. Battles are straightforward yet rewarding, and watching your realm grow stronger is genuinely satisfying. It's a well-balanced strategy game that knows exactly what it wants to be and executes it with confidence. Might and Magic Clash of Heroes Definitive Edition brings back its clever puzzle, RPG mechanics with vibrant visuals and addictive strategy. The mix of unit placement and tactical planning makes every battle engaging. With each faction feeling distinct and the campaign rich in variety, there's plenty to dive into. The upgraded visuals and smoother pacing enhance the classic formula. A fantastic return for fans and a great entry point for newcomers who enjoy puzzles mixed with deep turn-based combat. Enclave HD revives a classic action RPG with an engaging mix of swordplay, archery, and magic across 2 distinct storylines, light and dark. The environments feel grand and atmospheric, from rugged fortresses to eerie caverns, while the orchestral soundtrack amplifies the adventure's scale. Combat is straightforward yet satisfying, rewarding timing and weapon choice. Character variety and replay value are strong, with each faction offering unique perspectives. It's an adventure worth taking for those who enjoy medieval fantasy with a nostalgic edge. Nightshade paints a heartfelt tale of love and loyalty set against the backdrop of a historical, ninja-filled world. The art style feels lush and expressive, with character roots that grow deeper the more they're explored. Music adds weight to key emotional moments, and each storyline feels thoughtfully written. Dialogue flows naturally, making it easy to connect with each character's motives. A gentle yet gripping visual novel that makes each decision feel meaningful and worth pondering long after the credits roll. Kingdom 2 Crowns is a calm yet engaging side-scrolling strategy game that encourages smart planning and patience. The pixel art style is stunning, with dynamic weather and lighting that breathe life into each kingdom. The minimalist gameplay design hides deep layers of decision-making, making each expansion feel rewarding. Cooperative mode adds a fresh layer of fun, encouraging teamwork. A game that steadily draws players in with its quiet challenge and immersive atmosphere, making each session feel meaningful.